Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day so far. Today we have some important things to talk about the altcoin Dogecoin. If you have not been paying attention to the overall crypto market, you might not know, but Bitcoin has had quite a big run down, and at the same time it started recovering very soon. And one thing I do want to mention is there is a lot of things happening with the Dogecoin price due to the fact that the new event that Tesla went through, Elon talked about Doge. Before we get more into it, if you're here for the first time, you do want to stay up to date with everything to do with the altcoin Dogecoin. I highly recommend you scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on it. It is completely free to do so. If you do decide to do it, it will just help YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people. More people see the incredible side of Dogecoin, decide to buy into it, starts backing up. All of us make a lot of profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Other than that, let's get straight into it. So to begin with today's video, first of all, let's look at the 1 hour chart. Before that, I do want to start this video a little different. So first of all, you guys can see in the past 2 hours, Dogecoin has been in the green, suggesting that it is obviously doing much better than the whole crypto market because Bitcoin's been doing pretty bad in the past 6 hours. So this is not just a Dogecoin's fault, it's obviously the whole market coming down a tiny bit. But before we get more into the charts, I want to show you guys something really interesting. So Elon has been tweeting quite a bit after he became a 10% shareholder. Twitter's next board meeting is going to be lit, and he's showing a picture of himself smoking. Now another thing which is really interesting is look at this. So Doge was spotted in an amazing drone show at the Tesla Cyber Rodeo event just now. So you guys know Tesla just had an event which happened, I'd say 6 hours ago when you guys are watching this video, and let's just say when this event happened, these drones that were actually shot up in the air, for a second they did show Dogecoin, and this was huge. If you just look at the buildings on the bottom and then you look at how it is being seen, Dogecoin was very big and everyone were clearly able to spot it. And since this has happened, you guys can see there has been pretty high demand for the Dogecoin price to start climbing. Another thing which is really interesting is look at this. So Elon did decide to say to the moon indeed, and he's obviously suggesting towards Elon Musk supporting Dogecoin. So when Dogecoin was put in, he was obviously on the press conference and he simply said to the moon indeed. And you guys can see that had a huge impact on the price as it's been in a very good state after the whole crypto market decided to come down. But at the same time, on the RSI line, you can see the amount of buy orders that were coming in was massive. It was very good for the whole crypto market because it was obviously helping the market retrieve, but at the same time Bitcoin's like, nope, we're still going to keep going down. But if we decide to look at the overall trend in terms of what Dogecoin is doing, you guys can see after this initial spike when Elon did decide to buy 10% of the shares, since then there was a small pullback because a lot of people decided to take profit, and ever since you can see we are on an uptrend. So this lower low is actually lower than this one, and the one that is set right now is also higher than the next one. So what I'm trying to say is the lower lows keep getting higher, and on the other hand the higher high is also getting higher. Now if this chart that we are on right now decides to keep climbing, it is going to be really good because it is clearly suggesting towards an uptrend that is forming right now. But there is going to be some key resistance that will be required to be broken. First of all, this big one right here, which is close to 15.5 cents, and once that is broken, there is some room to grow, which will be close to a 5 to 10% increase in a short period of time. And also keep in mind there is a lot of supports to play with around the zone as well. So personally, I feel like this is a very key role in terms of what is going to happen with the near future with the Dogecoin price. In terms of the support, there is so much help, and in terms of the resistance, there is only few to break out. And keep in mind that Elon's board meeting could have a huge impact on Twitter. If you decide to look over here, you guys can see there's a couple of things that people want Elon to do. First of all, the edit button. Secondly, have a tip jar where you will be able to give people tips using Dogecoin. And finally, another one which was really big, and I'm personally support that 100%, is protesting his massive following on Twitter from scams, promoting Bitcoin and Dogecoin. I mean, on Twitter, the amount of scams in the response when it comes to Elon's Twitter is insane, and I feel like there's a lot of people that must have lost their crypto because they decide to send it thinking it is the real Elon Musk. And let's just say it's not really good. And if Twitter could have some sort of gardening or just some sort of guard that would actually help protect people from losing their crypto, that would be incredible. So this is already having a huge impact on the overall crypto market, and at the same time Dogecoin especially. Now if we decide to look at the 4-hour chart, it will give you a much clearer indication in terms of what is happening. So after the initial spike, if we just decide to look at the trend, let's just ignore this part because it was only done due to Elon's pump. But from here you guys can see this is the lower low, lower low, lower low. It is a clear trend that it is climbing higher. Upper, upper. It is clear it is climbing higher. It just gets higher and higher. And again, as I mentioned, it has tested some key supports, but at the same time it has broken through quite a bit of resistance. So what do I think will happen in the near future? It is very clear to see that the price is going to start climbing, and once it crosses the 16-cent mark on the 4-hour chart, it is going to go very explosive. And this was also covered when it comes to over here. You can see Elon Musk's drone show sparks 8% rally in Dogecoin, and this was huge. A lot of people actually tweeted it out by saying, look how big it was, I could literally see it from my house. And just think about it like this is a car and this is the Dogecoin. This is the length of, I'd say, at least 20 cars up and probably like 10 cars apart. So that's a very big Dogecoin that a lot of people were able to see. And personally, I'm really happy to see that Elon is still supporting Dogecoin to the max, and you know that the big SpaceX mission is still yet to launch. And as soon as that launches, I promise you that is going to have a huge impact on the Dogecoin price. As I always mentioned, that is going to be a make or a break point for the Dogecoin price. Dogecoin price to retrace to 12 cents again. Dogecoin price has produced the largest bearish candle of the year. Dogecoin price could be calling into a descending triangle. Invalidation for bearish thesis close above 18 cents. So yes, it is looking dangerous due to the whole market coming down, but if it does decide to break above this point right here, which was the point we reached when Elon became or decided to purchase 10%, if we decide to break through that, after that there's nothing stopping us from climbing to a very higher high. Personally, I still feel like Dogecoin has a good potential because the richest person and one of the most powerful people on the planet supports this project. And also now Twitter is going to have some implications trying to help Dogecoin as much as possible. Obviously Elon's not going to have the full say, but he's going to have a very big impact on what is going to happen on Twitter. But other than that, let me know down in the comment section what you guys are excited for. Personally, I'm just excited to see in general what is going to happen. Also, if you guys are new to the channel and you do want to stay up to date with everything to do with Dogecoin, I highly recommend you scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. Also, drop a like on it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.